Hello children, how are you all? Let's start our social science class. Geography. Geography Unit 1, Lithosphere, Endogenetic Process. Previous class, in the same lesson we have seen about the spheres of the earth. There are 4 types of spheres. What are they? Lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and biosphere. Then we have seen about the structure of the earth. There are 3 layers are there in the earth. They are crust, mantle and core. Yes or no? Then we have seen the types of rocks and rock cycle. The same lesson we have seen about the geomorphic process. In the geomorphic process there are 2 types of process. Internal process and external process. The internal process is also called as endogenetic process and external process is also called as exogenetic process. Internal process, it is made by the radioactivity. Okay. Then plate tectonics. Types of plate boundaries are there. They are convergent boundary, divergent boundary, conservative or transform boundary. Then we have seen movements of continental plates. Yes or no? After movements of continental plates, we have seen about the earthquake. This made by the waves. Yes or no? Seismic waves. There are 3 types of waves are there. Primary or P waves, secondary or S waves, surface waves or L waves. So there are 3 types of waves. Then we have seen about the tsunami. Tsunami, that is one of the Japanese term. The word tsunami means harbor waves. In 2004, in Indian Ocean, the earthquake, it caused the tsunami. Okay. It happened on 26th December 2004. Then, today we are going to see about volcanoes. Volcano. Volcano means Erimalai. A volcano is a vent or an opening on the surface of the earth crust through which hot, solid, liquid and gaseous materials erupt out to the surface from the earth's interior. Magma rises up and ejects on the surface as lava. Volcanoes are also formed when plates move apart. So it is given in the book, page number 163. So volcano means Erimalai. In the earth crust, from the earth crust surface, the hot, solid, liquid and gaseous material comes, which is called magma. When the magma comes from the interior earth, when it go out, it becomes as lava. Okay, that is called volcanoes. Okay, Erimalai. See the picture. Look at the picture. This is the picture of the volcano. You see that the lava comes out and it is flowing. Yes or no? The magma, when it comes from the interior of the earth, it becomes as lava when it comes out of the crust. Okay? Magmava பூமி உள்ள இருந்து வெளியில வரப்போ அது என்னதாயிருது? லாவாவா மாறுது, எரிமலை. Okay? You see that how it comes. This is okay. The picture is volcano. The term volcano is derived from the Latin term Vulcan, which is the name of Roman god of fire. So the word volcano, this word derived from the Latin term Vulcan, which is the name of Roman god of fire. The meaning of volcano is god of fire, because this word derived from Latin word Vulcan. Okay. So the people, Roman people, they worshipped the fire, the god of fire. Okay. So that is called volcano, because the lava comes, when the lava comes from the interior part of the earth, it will be very hot a fire comes, yes or no? So it is called volcano. Got it? Volcanoes generally have the following major components. 4 components are there. The first one is magma chamber, vents, volcanic cone and crater. These 4 major components of volcanoes. The first one is magma chamber, a large pool of liquid rock found beneath the surface of the earth. That is called magma chamber. Vents, an opening serving as an outlet for air, smoke, fumes, magma, etc. Volcanic cone, a landform built by the magma ejected from the vent in the shape of a cone. You see that? In the book, page number 163. And crater, a bowl-shaped depression found at the top of the volcano through which the magma flows out. This is called crater. So these 4 are the major components of volcanoes. What are they? Magma chamber, vents, volcanic cone and crater. These 4 are the major components of volcanoes. Got it? So the magma chamber, that is one of the large pool of liquid rock found beneath the surface of the earth. Page number 163, the book page number 163. Picture is given. You see the down orange color, the magma chamber is there, down. It is there in the beneath the surface of the earth. Then vent is there, secondary vent, main vent. From the way air, smoke and fumes, magma comes. Volcanic cone, a landform built by the magma ejected from the vent in the shape of a cone shape it will be there. From that what will come? The magma will be ejected, வெளியேறு. Crater, a bowl shaped. After that the end will be like bowl shape. Depression found at the top of the volcano through which the magma flows out. So these 4 are the major components of volcanoes. Volcanoes are classified into 3 types: active volcano, dormant volcano, extinct volcano. There are 3 types of volcanoes are there. What are they? Active volcano, dormant volcano and extinct volcano. Look at the picture. See the picture. This is the example for the active volcano. You see the smoke comes and they eject the lava and the fragmented materials also come from this. Got it? This is the active volcano picture. And the next we are going to see dormant volcano or sleeping volcano. செயலற்ற volcano, உறங்கிக் கொண்டிருக்கும் volcano, sleeping volcano. There will be no action. Volcanoes that do not show any sign of volcanic activity for a long period of time are known as dormant volcanoes. Sometimes there may be a sudden explosion which may cause unimaginable loss to life and property. It will be sleep always, but we don't know how it will be wake up. And the sudden explosion will be there. திடீர்னு வெடிச்சு என்ன செஞ்சிரும், செதறிடும். Before that it will be in the sleeping position. Sleep பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கும். There will be no action. But when it is in active condition, the sudden explosion will be happen, which may cause unimaginable loss. நம்மளால கற்பனை பண்ண முடியாத அளவுக்கு லாஸ் ஏற்படும். எதானோ that is example Mount Fuji in Japan. So in Japan, Mount Fuji is there. It is one of the dormant volcano which is called the sleeping volcano. It is sleeping, but we don't know when it will be become a active volcano. But the loss will be very much. Got it? See the picture. This is the picture of dormant volcano or sleeping volcano. You see that? It is in sleeping condition. Yes or no? But when it is wake up, we cannot stand near it. Got it? Then we are going to see about the extinct or dead volcano. No action, completely dead. When a volcano permanently stops its volcanic activity, then it is called as extinct or dead volcano. Completely it stopped its activity. That is called the extinct or dead volcano, completely dead. Example, Mount Kilimanjaro, Tanzania, Thiruvannamalai in Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu also one dead volcano is there in Thiruvannamalai. Okay. So we have seen three major types of volcanoes. What are they? Active volcano, dormant volcano or sleeping volcano, extinct or dead volcano. We have seen about these all. Okay. Active volcano. The example of active volcano is Mount St. Helens in the United States, and the example of dormant volcano, Mount Fuji in Japan. The example of extinct or dead volcano, Mount Kilimanjaro. Some types of volcanoes are there based on their structure and composition. They are composite volcano, shield volcano and dome volcano. We are going to see. See the picture. This is the picture of extinct or dead volcano. The volcanic activity totally stopped. Okay. This is called extinct or dead volcano. Some more types of volcanoes are there. Based on their structure and composition, they are composite volcano, sheet volcano and dome volcano. The first we are going to see about the composite volcano. Composite volcano, also known as strata volcano, is a conical volcano built by many layers of hardened lava, pumice and volcanic ash. These are commonly found in the Pacific Ocean. Example, Mount Fuji, Japan. Already we have seen that is one of them dormant or sleeping volcano. Is that no? So this is also called as composite volcano. So this composite volcano is known as strata volcano. It is a conical volcano built by many layers of hardened lava. So the picture is there. See the picture. This is the composite volcano. The layers, lavas are as layers. You see that many layers are there. So this is composite volcano. Then volcanic dome. A lava dome or volcanic dome is roughly a circular mound formed due to the slow ejection of viscous lava from a volcano. As the lava is rich in silica with intense viscosity, it is prevented from flowing far from its vent. Example, Pacutin in Mexico. So, the volcanic dome is roughly a circular mound. Mound. This is the picture of volcanic dome. It is roughly circular mound. You see that circular area is there. Got it? Shield volcano. Shield volcanoes are formed by intense viscous lava. These are shallow depressions with gently sloping sides. Hence, the lava flows out in all directions to create a shield. So, the shield volcanoes, it will be formed by the intense viscous lava. The sloping sides will be there. Every area sloping sides will be there. Okay. The example, Mauna Loa, it is there in Hawaii. So, we have seen 3 types of volcanoes based on their structure and composition: composite volcano, volcanic dome, and shield volcano. This is the picture of shield volcano. All the areas sloping. The sloping slides are there. Then distribution of earthquakes and volcanoes. Most earthquakes and volcanic eruptions do not strike randomly but occur along the plate boundaries. One such area is the Circum-Pacific Ring of Fire, where the Pacific plate meets many surrounding plates. The Ring of Fire is the most seismically and volcanically active zone in the world. The other distinctive major belts are mid-oceanic ridges, mid-continental belts, and alpine Himalayan belt. So, all the areas, what are the areas are there in the world, all the areas will not get earthquake or tsunami or volcanoes. Some areas only volcanoes will be there, some areas only earthquakes will come. Yes or no? It is depend upon the plates. Already we have seen about the plates movements. Yes or no? So this is caused by the movements of the plates. So the distribution of earthquakes and volcanoes, the most earthquakes and volcanic eruption do not strike randomly. Some particular plate, the Pacific Ring of Fire, mid-continental belt and alpine Himalayan belt area only what is there? The earthquake will come and volcanoes are there. All the areas what will not be there? Volcanoes will not be there, and all the areas the earthquake will not come. Got it? Did you understand what I am saying? There are 2 effects of volcanoes: constructive effects and destructive effects. Let's see about the constructive effects. Constructive effect. Volcanic materials enrich the soil fertility that promotes agricultural activities. The hot volcanic region helps in generating geothermal energy. Many dormant and active volcanoes are the most attractive tourist spots of the world. Most of the volcanic materials are used as building materials. So, many uses also we get from the volcanoes. What are the uses? You see that? Volcanic materials enrich the soil fertility. Fertility means valamana. மண்ணை வந்து எப்படி ஆகுது? வளமானதா ஆகுது. அதனால அக்ரிகல்ச்சரலுக்கு வந்து அது ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கு. The hot volcanic region helps in generating geothermal energy. Thermal energy make பண்றதுக்கு volcanic region வந்து help பண்ணுது. Got it? Then many dormant and active volcanoes are the most attractive tourist spots. Dormant means already we have seen. Dormant means sleeping, and active volcanoes are there. They are the attractive tourist spots. Many tourist people, many foreigners, they go and they see the sceneries. Okay. Then most of the volcanic materials are used as building materials. The volcanic materials, the lava comes, magma comes, and the fragmented materials comes from the volcanoes. So these all the materials are used for the building materials. Got it? So some constructive effects are there we can get from the volcanoes. Destructive effects. Volcanic eruption causes earthquakes, flash floods, mudslide and rockfall. Lava can travel very far and burn, bury or damage anything in its path. The large amount of dust and ash makes breathing hard and irritable. Volcanic eruption can alter the weather conditions and disrupt transport Iceland volcanic eruption in and around the volcanic region. So some merits are there, at the same time some demerits are there. Okay, நன்மையும் இருக்கு தீமையும் இருக்கு. What are the merits we have seen? Some materials are used for the building construction and the soil will be very fertile, so it is used for the agriculture and it is used to generate the geothermal energy, and most of the areas for tourist places. Yes or no? Most of the areas they made as a tourist spots. Okay, but the destructive effects, the volcanic eruption causes earthquakes. Because of the volcanoes, what will come? Earthquakes will come, flash floods, mudslide, nilacherivu, rock fall. These all will happen due to the volcanoes. And the lava can travel very far and burn, bury and damage anything in its path. Lava அது வந்து ஒரு நெருப்பு வந்து ஆறா ஓடும். அப்போ அந்த வழியில் இருக்கிற எல்லாத்தையுமே என்ன செஞ்சிரும்? எரிச்சிரும், அழிச்சிரும். So that is one of the very destructive effect. The large amount of dust and ash makes breathing hard and irritable. So the dust will come from the volcanoes, the active volcanoes, and the dormant from the active volcanoes what will come? The ash will come, புகை வரும். Then dust will come. So this will make our breathing hard. Then volcanic eruptions can alter the weather condition and disrupt transport. போக்குவரத்தை வந்து தடை பண்ணும். வெதர் கண்டிஷனை என்ன செஞ்சிரும்? அந்த ஆஷ் எல்லாம் அந்த புகை எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து வெதர் கண்டிஷனை வந்து சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிடும். So these all will happen due to the volcanoes. The same time we can get some benefit from the volcanoes. At the same time we will lose some effects due to the volcanoes. Got it? So these all are the effects of volcanoes. So we have seen today about volcanoes. Yes or no? What is volcano? A volcano is a vent or an opening on the surface of the earth crust. Then we have seen about the components, major components: magma chamber, vents, volcanic cone and crater. And there are three types of major volcanoes: active volcano, dormant or sleeping volcano, extinct or dead volcanoes. The same time, based on the structure and composition, we have seen some more types of volcanoes: composite volcano, volcanic dome, shield volcano. And we have seen about the effects of volcanoes, constructive effects and destructive effects. So this lesson has completed. You have to prepare very well, find the book back one word answers, and what are the classworks are given, you have to write. Okay, let's start our classwork. Take your classwork note, all of you. Write the classwork first. What is a volcano? Mention its major components. Only 2 minutes for this question, you have to finish. Write clearly, neatly, without making mistake. Use only ink pen. You should not use any pelican or whitener. You can use ink eraser if is there any correction. Write fast. What is a volcano? Mention its major component. Already we have completed 4 questions. Along with this 5th question. Okay, 5, 6 all will be given. Write fast. Second question is, that is 6th. What is an earthquake and how it occurs? Your handwriting should be very neat and clear. Write neatly. And the next question is, what are seismic waves and mention its types? What are seismic waves and mention its types? Write the classworks in the classwork note. What are the classwork are given, you have to study. Don't keep simply, you have to prepare very well. This lesson completely study. Today homework is answer in brief. Study and write all the question answers which are given. First question to seventh question. Okay, all the question answers you have to study and write. Don't copy and write. Study and write all the question answers. This is your homework. Those who did not finish your homework, finish. The same day you have to send me. The next day it will not be corrected. Write fast. This is your assignment work. Unit 1, Geography Unit 1, make 30 fill-ups. You have to make, don't copy from book back onwards. You have to make new fill-ups from Geography first unit. 30 fill-ups you have to make and write the short answers from Geography Unit 1.